chill zone time, international break. Liverpool still suck, and we still support the club. Big up to Sav in the building. Big up to the chat. Big up to OK Jersey for being the sponsor as well. Love for that support, man. But Sav, our team is in the mud, bruv. Another international break where we go into it after losing another football match. We've lost 5 games? 5 games. 5 games now in the Prem and 6 wins. No draws. We just win or lose now. That's what Liverpool kind of do. We win or lose. We got smoked by Manchester City. Doku taking pictures and smiling up himself. Haaland and Foden eating apples. Pep Guardiola coming out saying, yeah, he likes Conor Bradley. Our manager scratching his head. He doesn't know what's going on. A lot to kind of digest and talk about, bro. But I don't know, man. Where's your head at, bro? Have we spoke? Did we do a conversation after the game at all? Have we spoken since we lost?
I don't think so. Did you do a video yesterday?
I might have, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I do so many videos, bro. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro.
It's not because I'm old, sir.
It might be because you're old. I don't know how I feel about this team anymore. I don't like the manager in it, so why is the gaffer? I just don't like the leadership in this team, man. It sucks, bro. I don't like it from Virgil. I don't like it from the gaffer. I don't like it from Salah. I just don't like it, bro. And yeah, they all seem a bit too relaxed, bro. Seem a bit too relaxed. Now you got people worrying about Virgil's, if it's just form or is it just whatever. And I'm just like, bro, I can deal with Salah, man. I can't have Virgil all of a sudden. That's what
losing it as well.
Yeah, bro. I think with Virgil, this is an application, but this is want to defend, but he needs to have that. And he's the one that want to defend the title as well. But they seem like they don't care, bro. Like some of the players do, but some just seem like whatever. We won the league, whatever, innit? I don't like it.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. It's so crazy as well because you know that the expectation going into the season was to go and retain the title. The expectation was to, I don't know, go and win some majors, man. Go and play some good football. Go and, you know, let the world know Liverpool are back. You know what I mean? We're, you know, winning the league and spending the type of money we spend, got in some absolutely outrageous footballers. And then, like, we're like sitting here going, oh, we've won 5. Oh, sorry, we've won 6 and lost 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good at all, bruv. It's definitely not good at all.
That's bad, man. It's I don't know if the worst thing might be I can't really see a way out of it. That might be the worst thing about it, because if it was just unlucky losses here or there, unlucky draws here or there, safe, innit?
Yeah.
Can't say things are unlucky. Yeah, I can't say things have been unlucky. I can't blame the referees. I can't blame people cheating. We're just rubbish, man. It's really bad. It's really bad. And the thing is, loads of people are losing their mind now. I see everyone's running around talking about, I was the first guy to say Slot. Oh, I've been saying. First of all, I don't know why man are trying to point score. Second of all, you're all lying. They're all lying, by the way. You know what I mean? Now you have, oh yeah, I need to. It's lies, bro. And we've been bad since the season started. Not since the last however many games we lost. We've been bad since the season started. 100% we have. From the first game. From pre-season. From last year.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, we had a team that won the league last year. They started to play bad. We have the new team. They're starting to play bad. And them experienced players are supposed to be helping the players, the new ones coming in.
Yeah.
It's sad, man. It's sad. And it's World Cup season. So people are going to drop out their international teams, not get called up, miss out on things because of their performances for Liverpool. And that's sad. You know what I mean? There's some of them that will get away with it because they play for like dead teams in it, so they have to be used in that. You know what I mean? They're not gonna. If Szoboszlai was bad, he'd still play in the hungry team. But some of them play for like France and that, where they don't actually need you, bro. So if you don't get in that French squad, they're fine without you. It's sad, man.
Boy. So listen, I've got some topics for us to kind of chop up. Big up to everyone in the building, honesty. Big up to AR. Who else is in there? Anfield Road End. Big up to you as well. Kashan is in the building. Jarquez is in the building. Sure, I said Morris. Big up to James. And am I missing any man? Dimitri's here as well. Have I missed anyone? If I have, I apologies. And if you're watching it in the background, then big up to you as well, guys. I hope you guys are all blessed and well. Obviously, after the international breaks have go through a few things. Well, Liverpool are planning to contact the PGMOL over the goal from Virgil, saying it didn't tick any of the boxes that they stated, which is, did the player go towards the ball? Was he in the eye line of the goalkeeper? Did he make any attempt to put the keeper off? All of those stuff. All of those stuff. Apparently, we didn't tick any of the boxes, so Liverpool are gonna contact them. So I think my main question is, Sav, I don't mind the club doing it because it might help going forward for anything else if anything else like that happens, maybe we get something changed. I don't know. But when we're doing things like that, I always go, it's not like they're going to give us the window, are they? It's not like they're going to be like, yo, let's replay the game at 1-1 at this point in the game. So I'm just like, and the other side of me is like, what's the point of us actually doing this? But what's the point of actually? So maybe I'm looking at it too negative. Chat, I would love to know what you think, and obviously I'll give Savage's thought on it as well. Like on one hand, I get it, and I think we should do it because, as I said, I think maybe future ruling gets changed or whatever. But then on the other hand, I'm like, it pisses me off even more because I know we're not going to get the goal.
Yeah.
We're not going to get anything going forward for it. So,
I think I might be the most balanced fan in these situations because I can see both points of views. I don't. To me, it doesn't make sense Liverpool contacting anybody, bro. I think we come across really salty as well. Like, you want to contact people off the back of all these losses, bro. That's what you want to do. Now, when we had something before where we contacted them was when Diaz scored that goal and said it was offside. That was different because it was almost like, I remember Klopp saying at the time, like, this ain't going to change anything that we've gone through, but maybe in the future when it happens again, this could help not just us, other teams as well, to change the rule in it because it didn't make any sense. This one's completely different, bro. Like, I'm not going to pretend that as a football fan, I can't see a reason why they would disallow the goal. I just think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I just think it's stupid. Just like with Doku's penalty when he kicked the floor. He didn't dive. Mamadašvili did touch him with his leg, but that doesn't mean it's a penalty. Like, and that's why I don't like pundits and commentators either, because they do that dumb shit. Like, they kept, there is contact though. There is contact. In one of the games I watched earlier that day, before Liverpool played, there was like, there's contact. What? It's a contact sport, bro. Contact doesn't mean something's a penalty. So in this situation, I read the rules and stuff like that. They can say it doesn't tick half of the things. The one it does tick, kind of, but I still think it's not true. But you can't prove it. That's why you might as well leave it. Is Donnarumma's already diving in that way, but in the rules it doesn't say if the keeper's already diving that way, then it doesn't matter. So Robbo ducking does make a difference. It's just stupid because if he doesn't duck, then it hits him, and then it's not a goal, and then we're not talking about it. So what else is he meant to do? It does make a difference because if I'm already like, I'm trying to think of a different something else that we can use, man. I don't know. Like, if I block you and someone's swinging a punch and I'm already going in that direction, you move out the way and I get hit by the punch, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like, it's your fault I got hit, bro. But you were like, nah, but you just moved into the path where the punch was going. Oh yeah, but you moved out the way, bro. Otherwise it would have hit you. So I can see he ducked whatever in it, man. Like, man, them hold that. Like, have some decorum in it, Liverpool. Just hold that. We've got smoked anyway. I'm always like, for the greater good, whether you lose or win. If it needs complaining about it. But stop, man. And guys, seen everyone posting all the Man City games from the previous season and all that. We all do this. I've stopped doing it a while ago. Stop it, bro. Because you have to get your facts correct before you start doing that. Don't be showing me videos and pictures of, John Stones scored the year before. As I said previously, bro, did you do is it the same referee? Is it the same people in St. George's Park? If it's not, but the same referee, different people in St. George's Park. That means it's someone different on VAR. Who's give the goal? It's not the referee. The referee in that position gave the goal because Virgil ran off celebrating. So it's not the ref's fault. So now you have to move him out the equation. It's not nothing to do with the ref now. Now it's the people at Stockley Park. There's 3 people on VAR, and it changes all the time. So you can only bring me an example of another one if it's the same people. Otherwise, it's a different situation. It just is. Don't be showing me Marcus Llorente and that in the Champions League. It's the Champions League. The rules ain't even the same. One's FIFA. I mean, one's FA and Prem, and one's UEFA, bro. It's completely different bodies. That's why you can get fouled in the Champions League, and then when you get it in the Prem, it's completely different. Handballs are different. It's just different, bro. And sorry, like we're gonna have to educate ourselves to know the difference between both, and it showing like it just happens. So I know because I checked. I've checked since everyone's been talking about it. I checked the VAR people. I checked the referee. They're not the same. There's a few people that are the same, but it's not the same, bro. It's really not. Sorry. Then don't tell me about, oh yeah, Doku got a penalty, but Mac Allister got kicked in the chest. Is it the same foul? Like what we doing? It's a different season. It's a different motion. It's completely different. We know referees are biased and that one of them's gone, the one who's playing with kids has gone to prison or whatever. I don't know, bro. Kids are like the refs are biased in their own ways, and they're trying not to be. They are biased. Can't get away with it, bro.
They can't hide it, bro.
No, and that means if we just go by numbers, that means there's a ref who's biased in our favor somewhere. We just don't know who he is. We can't keep doing the hard dumb biting like, oh, it's always Liverpool. It's really not. It's really not, because I literally watched the Nottingham game earlier in that day where people were getting screwed out of penalties. We have to stop doing it's all Liverpool and that. You want to bring this to the forefront and have proper conversations, then go and check the rest of the Prem on the weekend and see if it's just Liverpool. If it is, safe, and if it's not, then the refs are just shit, bro. They're just shit, and the VAR.
I think we can agree on that, bro. I think the ref saying is good. I don't even know if there is one where you look at it and you go, "Rah, like this guy's like a really good ref." Where you can, and I don't want to diss them because it is a difficult job, to be fair. Like you see the amount of things you have to know, but I just feel like they've made like egos into it now. You know,
yeah,
like
of course.
I
don't mind. What's his name?
The background guy, wasn't it?
Yeah, was it Chris Kavanagh? I think him. I don't mind him too much. He makes mistakes, of course, but all of them do. But and Kevin Friend or something like that. They seem all right still. And there's a newer one as well. What I watched over, like I've seen him 2 or 3 times this season, and he seems good. But let's be honest, but that's how Michael Oliver started. Do you remember when he first came in and everyone's like, "Who's this young ref?" He was really good. And then shit happens, innit? So
yeah, G. Big up, man. Welcome to the party, bro. But yeah, just trying to have a look on some of the topics that Liverpool, just about Liverpool really, and that's popped up that I've seen, and I thought, why not bring it to the man, and bring it to the people in the chat as well, see what they're thinking, where their heads are at with some of these things. So we're gonna contact them, the PGMOL, in terms of the goal should have stood. And saying to Sav, obviously, I don't know if he was listening in the background or not. Just saying, I don't mind it. I don't mind them doing it if it's gonna help going forward. But then also I hate it because I know we ain't going to get the goal and we're not going to restart the game at 1-1. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, if you're going to tell me we're resetting from 1-1, then yeah, let's run it, innit? Let's do it. So I don't know what we're trying to get from it. And it's like we're trying to go, yeah, we see what you guys are trying to do kind of thing. And then moving forward from there, like, you man, stop cheating kind of thing. I don't know. Where's your head at with this?
Yeah, I listened to that last bit. Yeah, I don't care. I think Liverpool are silly to even contact. I feel like it serves no purpose whatsoever. It never does. It never ever does. There's only been one, in terms of Liverpool, one decision that I've ever thought, like that's a madness in maybe like the last like 10 years, and that was the Luis Diaz disallowed goal.
Offside, yeah, Tottenham.
Yeah, that's the only decision that I can look at and you can't argue with. Everything else, the goal of the weekend, you can argue it. You can definitely argue it. Whether it's right, wrong, that's obviously up for debate.
Can argue, there's argument to be had.
There's an argument to be had. The Luis Diaz goal, there was zero argument to be had.
Nah, like, that one, I wish they gave us the points. I don't care, bro. Just give us the points. Or
yeah, but that's
like, bro, you man cheated that, bro. Yeah, you didn't even choose the
Diaz, I'm reduced though. Yeah, the Diaz one. I ain't gonna lie, there was the 2 kicks in the chest that bothered me still. The Gakpo one from Tyrone Mings and the Mac Allister and Doku one, bro. Like,
yeah.
For me,
again, like, but you can argue the other side of that. You can argue the other side.
No, gee, like, what kicking man in his chest?
But he didn't mean to kick him. It just happened.
No, man, he did it though.
Yeah,
But
that's actually the problem though. Like the rules don't state anymore. It doesn't say deliberate, so it doesn't have to be deliberate. If it's deliberate, on deliberate stuff, you can't prove something's deliberate anyway. Obviously, handballs is a little bit easier because you're like, well, he slapped the ball. You can't prove that man kicked him in the chest on purpose. And I'm sure none of us think that Doku's a dirty player, innit? But some stuff is just like, yeah, you blasted man's solar plexus, especially the Tyrone Mings on Gakpo. Man gave him the Bruce Lee scratches across his chest and that, bro.
Yeah, and he was
obviously, and I will moan about them stuff even if we're like, when we win, I talk about them things because when we talk about stuff when we lose, only I don't know about that. It's a bit dodgy, but I hear it. I do get your point though, G. I get it because you can make a point for it.
Like I agree with you. I think, bro, you gotta get fouls for them thing there.
Yeah.
That's a madness that you don't. Their reasoning is good enough for me to say, cool. Like I can't like.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
You serve the reason you've said, whether we all know it's wrong, 100%, whatever. But the reason you've said, according to the laws, or
by the law,
then I'm like, well, technically now I can't actually argue that. Like, if this was in court, we would lose that battle every single time because they've come up with the evidence, they come up with the factual things. We can't do that. We're going off of, well, it happened to us. Technically, this it doesn't.
That's what I said. You have to take your emotion out of it. Almost like I big up Skywalker just mentioned the beach ball incident. The beach ball was a Liverpool fan who put the beach ball on the pitch.
Yeah, that was mad,
exactly.
That you know how much I wanted to cry that evening, bro. When Match of the Day showed where the beach ball came from, and all day I was screwing about it. I'm like, oh my days.
It was one of them other fans, innit? Yeah, it was one of them.
Bro. I'm thinking, Sunderland set us up, Darren Bent and that. Then I saw it and I'm like, a Liverpool fan slapped this ball on the pitch. But I do think there's one thing that should get changed. You can't, and I know people do this to be biased. You can't change the fact of what will happen after a goal is given. In terms of like, for example, people can say, oh, if Diaz scored that goal against Spurs, then whatever happened later on in the game wouldn't have happened or whatever. The game ended up finishing the draw in it.
Yeah.
Because Matip scored an own goal.
No, we lost. Yeah, we lost in the end.
Yeah, Matip scored an own goal. Okay. That's different then. But there's certain ones like I've seen Liverpool fans complain about, which it's happened for years now, and I haven't been on the side of this. Oh, Man City didn't get this, so we know there's the Rodri, and then there's the handball here against Everton, and I'm like, yeah, but you can't. That game actually doesn't have anything to do with us. Just because we're in a title race with someone, it doesn't have anything to do with us. It's a standalone. Everton and Manchester City, bro. And let's be honest, Everton ain't going to be trying to do anything to help us anyway. So let's not. And Man City wouldn't do anything to help us. So both teams hate us. They wouldn't care. Also, why does everyone think they missed it, Meg? Oh, if that has a handball, so that means Richarlison would have scored a penalty. You don't even know that.
You don't even know.
It's a bigger chance to score, but you don't even know that's going to happen. So them kind of things. But I do think you should be able to retrospectively give somebody their goal back. If this was proven, if they by the rules that this should have been a goal by Virgil. Forget that Liverpool lost. The game's 3-1 now. That's it. No talking, no whatever. But then Liverpool fans can't go, no, because it happened and it would have been 1-1, so you need to take the game. No. You just get the goal back. And whatever happens, so if it was 2-2 and you get your goal back, now the 3 points are our 3 points. If you was losing 2-1, you got your goal back. Now the games, you both got a point each, and that's it. That's it.
You see, with that, I'm thinking about it now and I'm running it through my head and I'm like, you know what? That would actually be decent. You know what they would have to bring in to like get something like that? You'd have to have almost like another regulating body.
Yeah, independent adjudicator.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, where they would have to then every single game, like across all the football, let's say this specific game, they would then look at the decisions. Both managers can go to that regulating body and say, we've got these 5 decisions that we are not happy with, blah, blah, blah. You can look at it, and then Liverpool, same thing. And then they will then decide on, obviously, the course of action. So you're right. I wouldn't even mind that. That's the only way I feel like these things can...
Yeah, because they check the VAR thing, you know, and now they released the audio pretty quick before. So
but why? Do I need to hear audio?
Yeah, because sometimes you're throwing your referees under the bus, bro. Like the game's done. But I'm just like, yo, if you do that, give the points and that. And I get it can end up being too much. But even if it's like each team only gets 3 decisions on it, so like you have to bring it to them. They don't have to randomly just give you the point, bro. Like they get on with the game. If say how Liverpool's going to contact them now, that's one of Liverpool's contacts gone, bro, for the season. You've only got 2 more, bro. Yeah, and then you just move on. Yeah, like basketball and like NFL, like in NFL, bro. If one of the managers don't like a decision of the ref, you just throw the flag on the pitch, bro. But you can't do it over and over again, you lose your chance on it. So then
3 or 4.
Yeah, so if something bad happens, and then you'll start thinking smarter in it, like, oh, we won that game, so I'm probably not going to contact him over that in case I waste it for the next one, and that's it. Because we have to stop the part where referees will make mistakes, bro. Like even with VAR, they're going to make mistakes because it's still a human eye, bro, and every referee's different. Until you get every referee doing like the logical thing where it's like there's no emotion, which it should be, and they follow it by a script, but then you can't do that with fouls in it. You can't even do it with handballs. Like, none of us even know what the handball rule is.
Nope.
I have no clue, bro. I just have to wait until when the ref gives one. Like, if he gives it, I'm like, okay, it's handball then.
Yeah, exactly. Because look how everyone's going about the shoe many handball. Then I saw another one on the weekend, exactly the same, and then they gave it, but one's Champions League and one's the Prem. So it's like you have to be careful. But I'll be honest though, we're in the Liverpool space. Yeah, we do act like it's just us though. We do, bro.
Yeah, all the time.
And it's not true. I've seen Wolves get terrored like 5 times in one season on decisions, bro. And I've seen Thingy get relegated when the watch. Remember that Villa versus Burnley, and the watch ran out. The clock went off, and there's like, oh yeah, the Grealish goal went over the line, and it didn't go over no damn line, bro.
Hold on a second, let me change this into here so people can see it. So I saw this from Gary Neville. I think it was him and Rooney having a conversation around the goal, and he called it cheating, by the way, blatant cheating, and an embarrassing decision.
You just throw, like Savage said it perfect, man. You just throw in referees under the bus. Him saying that he knows he's got a voice, like this kind of, like I said, for me, it's just this kind of stuff. Like, it detracts from the game itself. It wasn't that important to the game as a overall kind of factor. We can complain about it. That's fine. I've got no issues. But yeah, I just think like with this kind of stuff, like we don't have things in place in order for this to be better anyway. So the fact that VAR, referees, we all complain. Everyone says this guy's a cheat, that guy's okay. And like, as in, I expect in a sport that every single person has an ulterior motive. No matter who you are, you have an ulterior motive. You can't. There's no such thing in life of you being 100% towards something. It is an impossible thing to do. You can't be 100% at anything. Doesn't matter, even your own kids, you couldn't even be 100% because you're a human being and you have a 1% or 0.01% that it's just, oh, maybe not, but you know what, I'm majority, I'm this way. So when we talk about these kind of things, I'm just like, yeah, but like, yeah, it happened. Like, all right, you just got to move on.
Do you think it's around then? It's because there's so much like small margins now in the game where you can't really mess up now, because if you mess up, teams can just get away from you now. Where before you're like, oh, it's only a decision, we'll win next week and we'll just carry on winning, kind of thing. Where they're like, nah, in hindsight, it's 1-1 in the game. Liverpool potentially goes on and gets a second. I don't know. I'm just assuming Liverpool goes on. So that's the thinking of Liverpool. They'll be like, well, it's 1-1, and then we can see what goes on from there. And then because they know how much is small margins within the game now. I think that's probably why they're probably even considering doing it, even though it makes no difference. But maybe that's.
I agree, and I think the pressure that everyone put on VAR, well, the people doing it in the first place, actually made it worse, not better, bro. Because now they're searching for stuff. Like, you'll see things where like both teams are not bothered by a goal. No one's even realized anything, and then they'll search for something, and they'll be like, "Bro, you went out your way to find this, bro. Like, it's not even an issue." Other teams all surprised that they got a penalty out of nowhere. They're like, oh, yeah, because he stood on his laces and tripped him. Well, what? He was fine. So, yeah, man, don't get me wrong. Like, the retrospective thing, I think the points should be done. I get it that, like, there's going to be times where it's like, that ain't going to make sense, though, because if it's a relegation battle and you think he stayed up and then the retrospectively give the man the points back, now you're going down in it. Or if you retrospectively win the league. But the likelihood of that being the norm is not, because there's 38 games in the Premier League season. And how many games have gone down to the last day of the season on points? Is Man City and Man U in it once. So
technically us. No, technically Liverpool and City as well.
Oh, the 1 point.
Oh yeah, we've gone down.
Yeah. That's true. But
sorry, go on, Sav.
No, I was just saying, yeah, you lot are right. But I'm saying it's happened. Okay, even if we do that, the 1 point thing, where it's happened like 4 times. I think Arsenal and Man City as well. Yeah, I mean, but 4 times out of 30 2 years or 30 whatever years of the Premier League changing. It's whatever in it. I don't know.
No, I agree.
What do you guys make of this then in terms of Florian Wirtz, right? I tried to, because I was scrolling through it was Insta, I think it was. Okay, saw like the transcript of what Nagelsmann was saying, but I didn't get to go and watch the actual interview. And you know, it's my fault because I did see it and then I thought, oh yeah, I'll come back to it later, and then I didn't search it. Saw obviously a couple of the quotes from it as well. But on one of the quotes, which I wanted to bring up, you guys in the chat, let me know, or maybe you guys on the panel will know. Did he call out the manager as well? He said he's not using him in the right way. So he says Liverpool could also help him out by scoring some of the chances that he creates. They show they don't like to shoot the ball in. So he's literally not. Now we're getting smoke from even Julian Nagelsmann, bro. But I don't know if the quote about the manager, he's not using him correctly. I don't. If you guys saw it, guys, let me know.
No, I saw it, and he mentioned that, and he also mentioned about Liverpool having too many, like, Florian Wirtz wants to be or is trying to be the star player, and Liverpool have too many players in their attack that are also trying to be the star player. I feel like, again, I don't know, man. I feel like, for me, look, Florian Wirtz has been underwhelming. I'll tell you that for free.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really care about the chances you've created. You yourself haven't really been that imposing. It's not all your fault, 100%. Like, the manager obviously has to take a lion's share of that blame, but you ain't been all that way. I'm like bothered whether you play or don't play. Like, and that's not good, if I'm being honest, for a player who costs that much kind of bread. So I'm just like, I feel like Nagelsmann, yeah, he's right. Had we scored more, now man are not doing, well, he's gone. I don't think he's got like 1 assist. Like, and if I'm being real, that's poor at this stage of a season. Like, to only have that. But context will tell you, but people are missing chances and red. So it's a difficult one with Florian Wirtz, man. I feel like both sides just need to do better in terms of getting him in the right places, in the right positions. But also he needs to do a little bit better. He said now he's used to the Premier League. I listened to his thing. Used to the Premier League now. He feels like, I'm saying, he's ready. He should be kind of raring to go. So maybe after the international break, he just starts to click into gear. But I will be honest, I'm not seeing and it's not his fault, this, to be fair. When Cole Palmer went to Chelsea, immediately I just saw, okay, this is what this guy can do. Okay, say no more. I didn't think it was that good.
Do you think that's to what you originally said, though, in terms of Palmer went in there and he automatically, like, he was the main guy? Does that make sense? He had like penalties, he was taking set pieces. They threw those at him straight away. Where in this team, he hasn't been given that reign, if that makes sense. Back to your original point when you saying Julian said there's too many people trying to be the star guy in the attack. Do you think that could play into the factor as well?
100%. Like, ultimately, Cole Palmer didn't go into a team of any world-class players, bar maybe Caicedo, but in his, like, that position, there's no one else. Yeah, it's just him and him only. So it's probably a bit easier for him to. No, it is easier for him to walk into that team and be allowed the freedom, and also there's not the expectation that they've got of, bro, we're trying to win the league today, bro. Like, we need to win the league today, kind of thing. So 100% expectations obviously are going to be a lot tougher on Florian Wirtz. I just think it's the more like 80-20 is, it's like 20% I'm looking at it thinking, nah, it is Wirtz. Like, you're just not, in my opinion, you're just not doing enough. But 80% of me saying, but this manager has got you doing fucking Henderson shifts in the midfield and people are happy with that. I'm like, why would you be happy with that type of player running the most? Like, does that not signal something's wrong, like with what's going on, kind of thing?
I think in the first 5 games he covered the most ground, if I remember correctly. Like, he was the highest in the Premier League of ground covered. Sav, obviously Nagelsmann mentions the manager not using him correctly as well.
Yeah,
some would say that's true. Some would probably say, nah. The manager might say, nah, I'm using him how he fits into a Premier League style, not international, not the Bundesliga. He's trying to find a way to get him in, man. But what's your thoughts on that, bro?
Yeah, obviously Wirtz has to take some responsibility for the way he plays. I see glimpses and I probably should see more than glimpses from him, but he does look decent in certain moments. Obviously, the certain chances that he creates where I was like, yeah, you got to score that, bro. And literally, you should score that, and he should have an assist for it. The only thing I'll say about that, but the other side is that's every footballer, bro. Like, and I get it. Because now I know, like, see, you just brought this up, I was going to say, now I know the big chances of somebody who hasn't got much assists. Whereas before, I wouldn't even have checked that, because who checks the guy that didn't get the assist but checks all the big chances? We're only doing it because it's VIRGIL, bro. Because when that was happening to Bruno Fernandes and all that, nobody was checking that shit. He was just, you play for Man U, you lot have been shit. Who cares if Rasmus and them and Zertz ain't scoring? It's just life. Because if that's the case, then we should start using big chances instead of GA. We should BC, and that we should count that, and we should get a trophy for it because then he'd win. So he can't do that. And to be fair to him, it's not him doing it; it's everybody else around him. The manager's not using him correctly at all. You can't have him. He's gonna work hard anyway, but doing all the blood and guts thing, and the man's tracking back to the left back position to win the ball and all that stuff, and then nobody wants to pass the ball between the lines, so he has to come and collect it in the DM position. Honestly, the way everyone was speaking in the summer, and I remember the conversation. There was like, so which midfield's going to start? And I said Szoboszlai's going to start. He will be way better next season. He's the one who's dictating all our games now. Szoboszlai all the time, bro. And if you didn't know who VIRGIL was, and Szoboszlai, you'd be like, who's the better player? You'd think Szoboszlai's the better player, bro. 100% you would. And now you got him in the team at the same time, doing the same shifts. But obviously, Szoboszlai's better at doing the shift than him, and VIRGIL is a better player on the ball. Yeah, I think I did a video before. Number 10s they're not really a thing as much anymore. So that's why it's normally the other leagues that still have a number 10, not the Prem. Prem doesn't have many.
We play a formation, Sav, from the setup.
We play a formation that has a number 10 in it, but the way that he played Szoboszlai there last season and how he played him, he literally got VIRGIL and put him in the same spot and said, do that. And he does exactly what Szoboszlai done last season. And it's actually worse. The thing when he came in was like, Szoboszlai can do all this stuff, but when he gets to going forward, he's not very good because he's indecisive. He doesn't shoot enough anymore. And he keeps passing the ball to Salah. So what the fuck does VIRGIL do? He does the same shit. But Szoboszlai's better at going the other way. Because the manager's got him doing that, bro. It doesn't make any sense. Like, what? Go pick all your favorite number 10s. Just both of you pick 3 number 10s that you know, bro. And then tell me what shift they're putting in like that, bro. It just doesn't happen, bro. The times have changed. Most 10s, like, in the Prem, like, even with Palmer, most of the time, he ain't even in the 10 position. He's coming off the right or whatever. But even then, Palmer, safe, everyone works for him. What other teams? Not Newcastle, not Arsenal, not United, nobody. Man City, nobody. Nobody does it anymore. So it's all changed now.
Remember what
Real Madrid was using Bellingham in it, but Bellingham's doing the box-to-box thing, but he had Vinny and Mbappe or Rodrigo and that. We've got Gakpo trying to score goals, ineffective most of the time. Salah trying to score goals, ineffective most of the time. So he gives the ball to them. In another team, they'll be giving the ball back to the 10. Because they're not the strikers, are they? So the only person who should be begging for it, the ball off him, is Ekitike.
Begging for his crazy still, I hear it.
I know that's why I carried on the sentence, because I didn't want to get one up, but you hear what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
But
like, just a quick... Go on, Saf. Go on.
But other teams, the wingers in it, doing that in other teams, the wingers, the job of a wingers changed again. Like, your job is to do shit on the wing and feed the striker the ball so they can score goals in it. Or, if you can, get the goal yourself. That's it. It's not hard. Like, that's your job, bro. That's why the striker's the guy. That's why they cost so much money, bro. Because he's gonna get the goal for your team, not the wingers. All the teams that try and do that with the wingers, Man City don't do that with the wingers, and their striker is the top goal scorer in the league. Arsenal do that with their wingers, and their goal scorer is on like 5 goals, 6 goals, and that. Liverpool do it, and their goal scorer is on like 6 goals. Again, Man City do it, and their goal scorer is on like 18 goals, bro. So I'm not talking shit. It's literally what it is. Real Madrid do that. Vinny passes the ball now to Mbappe more than he ever has. Mbappe is the top goal scorer. Diaz and Elise to give the ball to Kane is the top goal scorer. But Liverpool, our wingers are shit, bro. They're just... And then the 10s doing up backtracking and that. It's shit, bro.
So you're right, bro. Like, all the teams you mentioned, the ones that got the more high scoring wingers, but they had like low 5 goals maximum, and then the ones that actually play for their strikers, the strikers are in like 18 goals.
But I seen
It's
somebody
mental,
dissing Man City the other day talking about, oh, yeah, you ain't that good though because you just rely on Haaland because Haaland's got however many goals and the rest of your team have all got one. That's a diss. That's a diss that my striker's got all the goals. That's not relying on, man. We're the one giving him the ball. That's
we're
stupid.
creating for a striker to score.
That's why when people doing that about us last season, about Salah, oh, he scored 75% of the goals, they're trying to give him the ball to score the goals, bro. That's why Nunes and Jota didn't have many goals. The season before, you could say they were missing. On the Klopp, they were damn near letting him down with the amount of misses they were making. It was proven, we saw it. That last season, they hardly had any chances all season. Come on, man. We have to do watch the game.
Just a quick one as well for the chat as well. Put a poll in there earlier for you guys in terms of how you all feeling, man. The 15% are saying they're not great. Hopefully by the end of the stream, you guys are feeling better, man. But seems like everyone's in a good position, good space, man. Could be better 15%, not too bad 18%, all good 52%. Let's see if we can get that close to 100. So from our conversation, G, I threw a poll in there. You know what I mean? Whose fault is it in terms of WIRTZ and is the manager not using him right? So I threw a poll in there right now. 93% is saying it's Arne Slot's fault, not WIRTZ. Where's your head at with that?
I understand. That's what I said. Like for me, it's always going to be it will be. I'm calm with that. Like if you're saying 93%, 7% is WIRTZ, then yeah, like we're just splitting hairs. I said 80-20 is not that far off. So yeah, it's going to be the majority of what's his name? What's that bald dude's head name, bruv?
Man's asking for 7%.
Man's at the bald dude head.
Bro, that's how you know. Like he's annoying me. Like I'm bored and I'm cussing.
Man, like Krillin and that, bro. That's our guy.
Ashley in the chat is asking who's the 7%. Ash, I don't know, my guy. You have to ask the chat. Who's the 7%?
No. The thing is, he has to take, like, don't get twisted. Savage said, like Savage just said, right? We're only seeing like glimpses. That's on him. That's not on Arne Slot. I promise you for free. Because if we were seeing, prime example, if you were seeing what Chiesa was doing, you would then say it's 90% or even 95% Arne Slot, 5% Chiesa, or even 100% Slot, because Chiesa every time is putting in that effort. He's doing everything. He's doing this, doing that. Florian VIRGIL is not doing that. And there's been enough games I'm watching. Donny you just look like, bro, you look soft. You look like someone who, you're a baller, but this isn't the right environment for you. Like, we're not the type of team that you should have.
He's come to the mandem in the cage, bro.
Yes.
But he's a baller, but he's come to the mandem in the cage, and the mandem are just going to be roughing everyone up and running around and speed and energy.
Sunday league or Saturday league or whatever, bro, he'll ball out. He'll ball out over there.
Because remember, number 10's like always, I mean, it's always been a luxury, isn't it? Not luxury in terms of the number 10 don't do anything. Like, he doesn't have to work hard, but it's a luxury.
Players,
the position on the pitch is a luxury because you're not a striker, but you're allowed to kind of do striker stuff. And you're a midfielder, but you don't have to kind of do what the DMs are doing. You just get, as long as you're cold, you get to operate in that number 10 role and do the Ozil thing. Yeah, I mean, do the Ronaldinho thing. Because the reason why no one ever talks about Ronaldinho's work rate and how many tackles he's made, you don't know, because he's so good going forward. That's what I remember. I don't care about Ronaldinho tackling, man. What are you talking about? I don't care about what Zidane's tackling, man. Bro, because as long as you're doing the job going the other way, that's what Hazard did. Remember, until Mourinho didn't like it anymore, and he was like, yo, you're not tracking back, bro.
Yeah,
you're getting on my nerves. Yeah. But
even just on that, and before you go on to thing, Maresca said it the best about Esteval and Cole Palmer. He said in the Premier League, Esteval's not a number 10, not right now anyway. He can't play number 10. And again, this is what I'm saying is understanding your players. Maybe obviously, to be fair, Maresca's been with Man City, he's been with Leicester City in England, so he knows England and how it is, how tough it can be in terms of the intensity. But he understood straight away, bro. Esteval is a number 10, by the way, people who don't never watch him. He's playing right wing now. Do you know what I mean? Madon chilling on the right because they've got Cole Palmer when he comes back, blah, blah, blah. I promise you, though, unless obviously he just bangs over there in that right wing, he will slowly start to move central. And I think Chelsea will end up playing with 2 10s with 3 at the back.
Yeah.
They slowly want to start doing that anyway, because you can see even with the wingers that they've got, that's more of just like they're good wingers, but yeah, we'll just use them when we need to kind of use them. They want to play through the middle, and I think that's kind of what Slot needed to do. But hey, that's your guy.
Speaking about Arne Slot, my bro, saw this. I thought, why not have the conversation? They're showing where the L's came in last season, right? I even forgot we lost that early in the season.
Nottingham,
and that was before the international break. And after that, we cooked everyone. Just wins, draws, and then we got one L at the back end of the season, 3 wins, and then the L's, draws, and draws came after we went partying in Ibiza and all of that stuff, and Dubai and all them stuff there. And then we look at this season, started off well. So we done better, to be fair, than how we started last season, especially in the first 5 games. And then from that point, we've just like faltered, bro, with all these L's.
Yep.
So Arne Slot, obviously, he's changing something. Obviously, we've got new players in the team. But you could have started and kept it kind of simple this season, to be fair. And some people come in and join in, probably watching it on a replay. And so hindsight is, you know what I mean? Obviously, we won the first 5. So why would he go away from what he was doing? Because he maybe, especially after the conversation with him and Carragher, he thought everything was kind of...
Yeah, well, apart from that 4 out of the first 5 games, we won in the last minute. That should have been the recognition. Like, yeah, we're scraping through. Because we were scraping through. 10 men Newcastle, nearly thrown the game away against Bournemouth. Like, we were scraping through, bro. Like this.
We had no good game. We've not had
not one of them. Not one of them were a good game, bro. But that's when everyone was starting to shut up at that point because we're winning.
Yeah.
But it's funny that they don't apply the same thing to the teams that beat us in the last minute. Now them teams are lucky when they beat us in the last minute. But when we were winning the last minute, it's what champions are made of. Okay, see if you lift the Premier League trophy this season then. Since it's what champions are made of. Because I saw a pattern. Pattern in 2 games safe. Pattern at the end of the season when everyone's tired. You've been Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup, and the Prem. And then we're scraping through wins. Scrape through whatever you need to do to win the league. Scraping through from the first game of the season. One of the games against 10 men. Scraping through in pre-season. What? There was a pattern there. It was obvious. Come on, man. The Arsenal one was some rocket from Szoboszlai. It's not, oh yeah, we went head to head with Arsenal. We went head to head and played the most boring game, both of us. No team.
Yeah, Arsenal was so scared as well, bro. They didn't want none of it as well. I don't know why though. I felt like they should have like they had a great squad by that point, right? Apart from Eze weren't there yet. I think that's the only one. And what's the centre back they bought? The last one they bought, Mosquera. Or was it Mosquera? No, they had Mosquera because he came on.
He came on
again.
Yeah,
so remember,
yeah. Nkapé won there. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's proven.
Those two.
He's proven right to do it though, isn't he? Because look at him now. That's the one. He probably looked at the calendar and said, "Listen, Liverpool's the one we struggle with the most, bro. Like, let's not lose." I think he set up not to lose more than to win. But that helped him because it didn't help him in the end because we got the free kick. But if that had ended 0-0, he was just carried on, no conceded goals, and went to where he is now. So,
and that's why it's been a great position if we, from that game as well, because that's how Arsenal approached it. They approached it not to lose, and I fully believe in that. Yeah, but we won that, and I'm like, yo, that is a big milestone. Like that's a big marker for us in terms of beating Arsenal, the team that is gonna be the one that you would assume to challenge you, especially because they challenged you last season. Let's go, and then. Like, we just decided to do a madness after that, bro. Like, we've decided to just... Like, Listen, I know they're not going out there trying to throw games and they're not trying to work as hard as they possibly can. I know they're professionals, bro, and they want to win as much as the next person. But, like, the way that we've kind of just dropped off, bro, and the losses and the excuses and we were scared of the long ball and...
mentalities in the mud,
like, bro. What's going on, man, guy? Like, and we're just like, allow the boys. And I'm like, nah, man. These are the times when I'm like, nah, we gotta dig in, guys, and we gotta find a way. We gotta find a way, bro. And whatever that way is, we just have to just do that until we get to the other side.
Half of our team doesn't have the energy to go. Half of our team don't look like they got the energy to go again. The other half have never tried to go again because they weren't a part of our team, and they need the experienced players to drag them through. But the experienced players are done, bro. They're done, bro, because they know in it. Like, think of it, they've been in so many title races and fell short when it's close. The only title race that we get through is when we smoke teams out. We get it done early. So even losing 2 games is like, brother, boys, this is a lot already, man.
Yeah.
Like, even 2 wins only gets us. Even 2 wins doesn't get us back to where we need to be, because the other team wins their 2 games, same spot. And it looks like they're tired early, not physically tired, like mentally, like, oh, bro, this is long.
Like,
bro.
it feels like, I'm not saying they're throwing this season though, but it feels like they're like, we won it. You know, that it don't feel like we're hungry, bro. It don't feel like
yeah.
there's a
And
hunger
every time we thingy, we lose a game, they'll get G'd up again for the next game. But in that game, when they concede a goal before the other team, it just reignites what they've already been thinking. Like, oh my god, bro! Not only we're trying to get back on track, and then we've conceded again. And that's why in my watch-alongs, man, hear me screwing at Virgil, because I can see it on his face, bro. I can see it, bro. It when that ball deflected off his foot the other day, bro. The look on his face, and he smiled and that. This kid's like, bro, I can't. This is long, bro.
Like, that's just run next season.
That's what he wants to make moan at everybody else and start shouting at everyone else. But you have to look at yourself first, bro. Salah keeps doing stuff, and then when the camera goes on, it's like he looks like a guy like, nah, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying to do my. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working, bro. I guess he happens
kryptonite in his boots for him, bro. Just drop 2 kryptonite in there. So now, listen, this season. You ain't having one of those seasons like you know, when he's just been killing the Prem for so long now. They're like, nah. We ain't doing this. Like,
if you got Chiesa in your team, bro, forget how I feel like I like Chiesa and that. But when Mandem look, and this is not based on Salah, I'll use Salah and Gakpo if you need, bro, to make it. Yeah. When you see the Mandem just look tired of ideas and pressing, and you just don't even have the energy to uplift the rest of the team, and you've got a man like Chiesa who's like a ready. Foaming at the mouth, ready, like, put me on, I'll run at everyone, bro. You just gotta use him, bro.
You gotta use him,
You have to have him and Szoboszlai on the pitch at the same time. They'll press man out their skin. You have to.
And everyone gets infectious as well. Everyone wants to do it.
Bro. You can't have like these passengers, bro. That's why I get onto Mac Allister. You can't have Mac Allister's no intensity, bro. You're just feeding into the opposition. They already know early, like, this guy
not on it
running
today.
at us.
Yeah,
this guy's not running at me, bro. And that's why, like, bro, I can't even. Anyone who runs at him is just like, yeah, whatever, bro. This guy's not gonna press me. This guy's gonna do a half-hearted press. This guy I'm gonna run past, bro. And then they've got Grav, who's cold, but he keeps going up the top of the pitch because he wants to score a goal now. And then you got Szoboszlai who does everything, but everything isn't always good when you play against a disciplined team like Man City. It doesn't work, man. And we need to have midfielders who want to defend first. We have to. If you got a 10 in the team, then the other 2 behind you have to want to defend. They can't all want to attack. We've got 3 attackers already and a 10. That's 4 attackers. And we have a left back and a right back who's up the top of the pitch. You can't have you.
Do you know what it is, Sav? Yeah, you know what it is. It's mad. Yeah, G, you play FM, and I'm sure Savage has, and I'm sure many people in the chat has played FM, right? Do you know it's crazy? Because you know when you're normally going for an FM season, you look for the wonder kids. Yeah. Do you know we actually got 3 of them in our Gravenberch is one of the guys people will go, yeah, let me go on. Szoboszlai was one of them. Florian VIRGIL is the other one. We've actually got 3 of the players that 9 times out of 10 people go, I need to go and get them guys in the team. But that means you just got you got players that only have that attacking mindset. They just want to go and attack. Sobo is built maybe because he's had the season on the clock where he's gone, yeah, but we're gonna need you to do the defensive side as well. Because originally he came in as more of an attacking type of midfielder.
The thing what got me, did you see not the interview what he just was it the one he just had? I watched him have another one. He said word for word, bar for bar. So this is what I said, man, I might have to apologize to Klopp. So he said when there's like I think Owen Hargreaves said to him, obviously you was playing in the 10 before you prefer to play out there. He said, actually, I prefer to play in the 6. Not my words, his. I prefer to play there, bro. That's where I like playing. I actually like playing deeper in the team and stuff like that. He loves that, bro.
So we should put him there. So that, and you know what? We saw what was it, the Fulham game when we went down to 10 men and he went in a double pivot. We was like, hold on a minute here, bro. Hold on a minute. Sobo's got something. And probably why we keep calling for him to stay in the double pivot as well. And all right, say for instance, right? He said that, then we have to take that as his word and we have to take that as gospel. But then you've got to play like an Endo in there. And like someone that don't care about going forward. I just want to defend.
Yeah.
So I just want to sit here and protect my teammates, bro.
Yep. If anything, you should have just got Endo with who's younger and is quicker and that. That guy. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do this again, but it's literally what Edison does at Atlanta. But whatever, bro. That's you need a clampers, bro. Yeah, it's what you need a clampers. I don't like that bum at United or guy. I think he's trash blood, but that's what he does. He just likes clamping, man. He don't care about anything else. I just want to clamp Duns, bro. Just clamp Duns. Fabinho weren't focused on getting forward. I just want to clamp, man, and give the attackers the ball, bro. That's my job. Easy pay packet. And then they pop up in it. They pop up later on. So what Rodri does is like nibble the ball off you. That's why I didn't want him to get the Ballon d'Or, because you can't get a Ballon d'Or just nibbling the ball from people and passing it 5 yards. But there's a skill to it.
Yeah.
And he still got goals that season as well.
And then he scored mad important goals as well. So it was just like, yeah.
I think Anderson's can't play like, and I want to be mad. But do you need a clampers though?
No, you shouldn't need
the way we play though.
You just need you need disciplined players. You don't need the clampers. You need disciplined Dons.
Yeah,
Well, we know who, like Zubamendi, bro. Yeah. That's what you need.
Is my point, and that's what I was getting to. Like, and Enz just said it there as the other point I was going to say is that like we don't know how we play. I'll be real. None of us do. None of us here in the panel. None of us here in the chat. I haven't got a clue what that style of play is. So maybe he's trying to figure it out. Zobo's saying he prefers to play in the 6. I hear that, but you ain't played no 6. You've been a 10 winger, all of that, basically your whole career. So you saying you want to play in the 6? That's great. I hear all of that. And if that's what you want to do, I'm sure Kyle Walker wanted to remain as a striker, but he's a right back. So that kind of stuff, I'm like, I don't even care about that because you've been an attacking player your whole career. I've never seen you even play in the 6 ever. So that's like one of those kind of random kind of things where, in a fantasy world, David James wanted to be a striker. So it's one of those like that you are what you are. So with that being said, as a manager, Slot should be looking at them kind of things and say, listen, look, man, we need to put you in the best position, you in the best position, you in the best position, whatever for the team. But he's just the long and short of it is man's just not doing that. So I don't even know. Like it's great, put Szoboszlai right back, put him left mid, put him in centre back if you want. It doesn't. I couldn't care less.
Or put him in. Okay, say we go back to the 2 8s for an example, and then you put Gravenberch clearly spent last season doing something he didn't want to do, but he did it for the team and we won the title, right? This season, man said, my dad told me, listen, I need to shoot more, and that's all I've seen this guy do this season. Is just get shots, just hit shots now. So why don't we go VIRGIL and him in the 8s and then put Sobo in the holding role? I think he would actually cook there, and he'll do. And I think he'll be way more disciplined than keeping Gravenberch there or trying to play Mac Allister there. And we do the rotate, and Mac Allister might end up there. Then it might be Gravenberch there. Then it might be Sobo there. No, go Sobo, hold the 6. Then that's where you said you want to play, right? I need you in the anchor. Then you sit there, collect the ball, play forward. And then I got my 2 8s. And then Gravenberch can then do the turn further forward.
What difference
can get it? Go on, sorry.
Let's use the way Liverpool are playing right now, right? Just in terms of whatever that style is. You could put 7 8s or 7 6s in that team. I'm gonna say, bar maybe a few games, we're still gonna lose probably in the majority of those games. Like for me, it's the formation is irrelevant to Liverpool right now. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who plays where. It doesn't matter any of that, bro. Because the team hasn't got a style of play anyway. So until they get this, you need a style of play before you get a formation. A 4-3-3 is a 4-5-1, which is a 4-2-3-1. It's the same formation. All you've done is change the emphasis on whatever that formation is, i.e. Jose Mourinho, people said in his first stint at Chelsea, they played a 4-5-1. That's exactly what Liverpool played last season. It's the same thing. Claude Makelele did exactly what Gravenberch, in terms of the position on the pitch. Difference is the emphasis of the player. Claude Makelele was what Savage wants, which is man's a clampers and you're not getting past man whatsoever, because that's what the manager was asking him to do, and that was the style. Then you've got your 2 8s, which is what Enz is asking for. You've got your Frank Lampard, you've got your Michael Essien and or whoever else it was at that season or at that period of time. But you've got those 2 8s. Guess what? That's what Szoboszlai was doing last season. Because guess what? Frank Lampard ended up being the guy who was scoring all the goals. Why? Because he was further forward. What Szoboszlai, what you'd hoped, is what he would do. So all I'm saying is that, like, I'm not even saying you're wrong. You could run that. Run VIRGIL there, run.
I do understand that. Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like the formation and the style of play is what's killing Liverpool. Or sorry, the formation is what's killing the fans. The style of play is what's killing Liverpool.
Killing the players. Yeah.
The style of play isn't there. And it doesn't matter whether he plays 4-4-2, 4. We want 3 at the back, for example. We want 5 or 4 in midfield or whatever. I want all of that. But the reality is, until you change the style of play, I promise you, my bro, I promise, it is never gonna get better until you have the style of play.
But yeah, but he still plays like Salah and Trent stuff.
Liverpool can play 6-1-2. Whatever. I'm sorry, my numbers are off the gut, but you know what I mean. Like, you could play any formation in world football, and you'll get the same result if the emphasis is the same.
He still plays like Salah and Trent run the team.
Yeah,
The style of play is set up like Salah and Trent are. Salah's on it, and Trent's still in the team, bro. And it don't work, bro, because Trent ain't in the team and Salah's not on it, bro. And obviously I assumed that when we were spending all this money on fucking strikers was to change the style of play. I don't know if you usually assume that, but I thought everyone would assume that, okay, if you're breaking records on strikers, then maybe we're going to play a little bit different. You try to play the same and break the record. Doesn't make any sense, bro, at all. Because I'm watching games and I'm like, Salah's not doing anything at this point. The thing what you would have said to me before was, yeah, but with Salah's on the pitch, there's always a chance to score a goal, so that's why we kept him on. No, I agree. Except that you've got fucking strikers now, so you don't need him on the pitch. But then 55th minute comes, you take striker off, and you don't bring the striker on.
Sav, what about this then? Because I saw this from Indy, and I thought, why not cover it as well? So sticking to what we're on as well, in terms of system, formation, changing stuff, taking players off that ain't doing what they need to do. I don't know why it came out when it came out, but it came out in the right moment. PR spin, whatever anyone wants to put on it. So apparently, we are going to see a different or a new formation after the international break. And we're going to look to play Ekitike and Alexander Isak up front. Firstly, do you guys believe that to be the case? So I want to get you guys in the chat as well. I wanted yes or a no. Do you believe we're going to go to a formation that's going to play both our strikers up top? I just want to see what you guys say, and then go on, G. You might as well take it away then.
Yeah, no. I think it will change. I think it will just change the formation and just like in answer to that question. Yeah, I feel he will definitely go to a formation that has 2 up front, and he will use both. I think it's the last throw of the dice for him. Like, he's got nothing else to like. What else can he do that at this point? So
I feel the same as well.
Yeah, I guess so. But if Abdi's fit, then I guess you'll try and play him at the same time, bro. But I think it's the worst thing Liverpool can do, to be honest, right now. One less man in midfield somewhere is fine. Because all I can think of is that's great for having them 2 strikers at the top of the pitch, but somewhere else on the pitch, something else is going to change, bro. So I need.
But at the moment, Sav, we got a midfielder, we got extra midfielders in there, and we're still conceding goals. So,
well, unless Liverpool's going to play like Newcastle, which is the wingers are just there to get the ball to which is what you should do anyway.
Which I felt like that's what we did against Frankfurt, right? It felt like they tried to get the ball into the box. It felt like we crossed them more from good areas. It felt like we tried a bit more through balls from what I remember. I can't remember the whole game, but from what I can remember, it just felt like we.
Yeah, because VIRGIL played right mid. That's why. Remember they did, didn't it? VIRGIL played right mid that game.
Yeah, he did,
and he was good. But okay, all right then. So let's go old school then, innit? Then play your left winger on the left side and the right winger on the right side, bro, and just cross the ball into the attackers. Because if you're gonna tell me that we're gonna play 4-4-2 and Gakpo and Salah's gonna be right and left mid, God, brother.
Yeah, we can't have 2 guys that's gonna be cutting inside.
Both cutting in.
Nah, you're gonna need someone.
All right.
And I think it worked, to be fair, because VIRGIL would come off the line, which then freed up the space for Frimpong in the game, which he just went on the outside and tried to get crosses in. And I think it was similar as well on the opposite side. Once he comes off the line, it gives the space for the fullback to cross the ball. So, I agree with what you said, G, bro. In terms of, I think it's the last roll of the dice now. After this international break, we have to come back and win loads of games. Like, there's no excuse now after
But
this international break.
For me, I don't need Liverpool to win loads of games. I'll be honest. Like, Liverpool can still lose the next 4 games, and I don't think I'd be that pressed. For me, it's going to keep being. I'm going to say the same things every stream. You cannot be a top team without a style of play and identity. I don't know any top team that has never had one or the other, if not both. In fact, you can't even be classed as a top team until that happens. So until you get that, you can play 4-4-2. I'm seeing people say 5-3-1. Bro, play whatever formation.
Can you two help me out then with the 4-4-2? Just tell me how the team would look. Don't tell me how the back. I know how the back line looks. Just tell me how the midfield looks.
All right. I would say VIRTZ play on the right hand side again, or even I would want Szobo in the midfield, Szobo and Gravers in the middle, and then on the left side, I'd still give it to Cody Gakpo. I felt like he played really well in the game, doing that actual left mid.
Who's in the middle?
Szobo and Gravs.
G?
Or you can have the variation with Jones and Szobo. Like, I don't mind that, but not Mac. I wouldn't put him in the variation.
And what about you, G?
Okay, before I answer that, I just want to know how Enzo would want the team to play, though. Forget who you.
As I said, similar to what I saw in the Frankfurt game. VIRTZ will come off the line. It frees up because the formation slightly tilts, right? And then it frees up, and then Frimpong or Bradley will play more like a wing back in terms. But then VIRTZ knows if we lose it, he then drops back in, which we noticed, right? Cody wasn't like touchline winger. He was more as slightly like an extra midfielder, but he was already inside, so he didn't have to cut inside of it, like come off the line, cut inside. He was playing more like an inside forward, but he was an extra midfielder if needed, and it freed up the space for the fullback, and we started getting crosses in.
So the 4-4-2 would be quite narrow. It'll be quite narrow, isn't it?
Not really, because you can still expand it, but you use the width for your fullbacks, which we did really well in the game. And then what I saw from it was Ekitike, because he's really good on the ball. When VIRTZ comes off the line, he then dropped to play the link, and then you had the overlapping run from Frimpong or Bradley, and then you have Isak would be the one that's kind of occupying. And obviously we didn't have, you guys mentioned it, I didn't notice it, from you said Isak even started the game with a knock anyway, so we didn't even get to see what he could actually do if he was fully fit, because he was holding his groin, you guys, which he then obviously came off because he had the groin injury.
Okay, now give me the same team with Salah in it.
No, Salah wouldn't be in it.
No, I need you to, because he's gonna play. Let's not even. Where's Salah play?
I think okay, Sav. I think if we're gonna go with new formation and a new style, I think the manager would have to change it. I don't think.
Stop it.
No, I'm just telling you. If he wants to keep his job, he's gonna have to do these things.
Gee, Salah leaving that team.
No.
Okay, so give me the team with Salah in it. Salah's ends.
All right, sorry. Go on. Sorry.
Salah's not leaving that team.
The right wing, it'll be Salah. The left side, you can maybe then put Thing. Gakpo won't play. It'll be Szobo, Grav in the middle with Ekitike. Bro, we know the team, bro. Like, why are we even trying to do fantasy team? We know the team that he's gonna want to play.
No, but if he changes it to this shape, I'm just going off of what I've seen him do when he's had that shape, and Salah was still fit, and he put him on a bench. Rightly so, context. He did make that change a second time as well in the Champions League. I'm not gonna argue that point if you want to throw Salah in, but I saw him do that team, so I can't then go, oh, he's gonna revert and go with the other guys. Do you know what I mean? I've actually seen him change and put those players in.
I'm seeing people say it. You could have Salah. You'd have to drop Isak.
No, we're not doing that.
It's the only other way, but then it defeats the whole point of this tweet, which is he said Isak and Ekitike are going to both play. Unless one of them is on the way. Like, Salah's playing. So let's just see what I'm saying. Like, it's just one of those. Like, Savage is right.
Yeah, I didn't need you to.
Okay, so because I was about to say that, because the gaffer keeps mentioning that Ekitike can play on the left, innit? Because all of a sudden the gaffer's a YouTuber, bro. That's where he gets his stats.
The gaffer is a YouTuber.
No, because the gaffer can't find me stats of Ekitike playing on the left, but he's a YouTuber.
Never played on the left. That's why. Like,
I know. So that means then you're looking at Ekitike on the left, Szoboszlai and Gravenberch in the middle, VIRTZ on the right, and Salah and Isak up top, with Salah as the second striker. Because they're all going to be on the pitch together, bro. This just because we saw Ekitike and Isak together, that doesn't mean Salah's not playing. Salah's playing, bro.
You could do that.
You think man just upped his wages and that and gave him a new contract for him to not play?
Do not play. Yeah, that's crazy. You ain't doing that.
Nah, he might not last after the season. But
Yeah,
for
that's
this,
fine.
the rest of this season, he's playing, bro.
No, but Sav, all I'm thinking is right. Unless the
No, all you're thinking is like a logical human being that should take Salah out, but our gaffer's not logical. So don't know why you're trying to think like that.
I'm trying to help him save his job right now, bro. That's what I'm thinking.
Ain't
Sav.
Salah
I'm trying to
Liverpool's
find
job, okay?
solution.
Salah, Ekitike or
What,
something.
by one goal probably?
Is it Ekitike Salah?
Salah
I
on
thought,
six. Unless Salah is on, unless
You don't
Salah
need
is
to
on
attack
7.
me, and
I
Unless
thought
he's
it was
on 7.
Ekitike. I thought it was Ekitike, but Salah's probably scored since then.
why you get so angry with me? I just asked.
I didn't get angry at you. Don't do that. I didn't get angry. I just wanted to clarify what you just said.
You did sound a bit
I
aggressive.
asked-
By one goal. He only asked the question.
Bro,
Sorry.
like,
I'm close to my mic. That's probably why. Apologies.
fair enough.
Okay.
But yeah, so in my mind, again, like I say, it's I said at the beginning of the season, we're now here in this position that Salah will be the guy who's going to keep scoring the goals. It's just how it is. It's just the way it is. We don't like it. We don't think it's right. And I agree, it is not right. And he needs to come out of the team 100%. But the reality, he ain't coming out of no team. So you got to find a way to somehow get him to do, I guess, more. But you are the top goal scorer still. So then I'm like, I don't know. Like, this is where the conversation starts getting funny, because I'm like, where I agree that he needs to be dropped and he needs to come out of the team, it's just so funny that you're still the guy.
Is he really the top goal scorer? How?
I don't know.
Unless he's
I
on
don't know.
6. Unless he's on 6. Maybe
know,
in the maybe in the Prem. I think he might have a few. He might have 4 goals in the Prem. I think.
Ekitige's definitely got 6 or more.
Yeah, he's got 6.
I don't even think he's even got.
No,
Bro, this
I think
penalty
Salah's
thing-
either on 5 or 6. One of the two.
Man, them in the chat. What you man in quick with the Google? All right, he's got 5 goals, 3 assists.
Okay, Ekitige's okay.
Because
Well,
yeah.
I wonder if Salah takes the onus and goes and speaks to the gaffer himself, because
Says what?
however I think about Salah, bro, surely he wants to get more out of his own playing time in that, because he looks bored on the pitch, looks void of ideas.
So Ekitike
Put him as a striker, bro. Put him as a striker, bro.
Honestly, at this point, I want him as a striker just to get him out of the way of people. So I'm being serious. I think it will help him anyway, because all he has to do is score goals then. That's all he wants to do. But I need him out of the way. He's actually he's in the way, bro.
All right,
Taking up
let's-
space on that spot, running into people's shins and that, and then getting bodied by Kyle O'Reilly and them, man, bro.
okay, Savage. Okay, just all right. Just
Sorry.
you can, because when I say that about other players, you man get mad at me.
What
they
other players are getting bodied by Kyle O'Reilly in our team, blood?
Anyways, we're distracted.
Right. Right. Don't want to answer.
What I'm trying to say is, let me ask a different question, and
Okay.
maybe we go with this instead. Yeah, forget the formation.
Yeah.
What is the style of play of Liverpool? So really, what I'm trying to figure out is, do we want to be a tiki-taka team? Do we want to be possession? Do we want to go?
Okay. We can't be possession and we can't be tiki-taka because we can't pass the ball, bro. So we gotta go full-fledged transition, counter-attack,
Okay.
rock and roll,
And then
team,
just quick, and then just good at the 1-2s
Yeah.
and simple
Okay,
passes, but sharp.
that's what I'm, because we're talking about the formation, and even if he changes it, he could change that formation to play 4-4-2, and we will still look like we are playing 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 if we continue with the same playing. That's all I care about now. I do not care. I don't want to have any more convos about formation, because
Yes,
the formation is
that's-
the
I agree.
last thing that everybody wants to, like, we can all think of a formation. We need a style. Like, do we want to be like this? Do we want to be like that? Do you want to be like, I feel like Arne Slot doesn't even, I think he's caught between Pep Guardiola, PSG, and Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
And he's trying to mix all of that because he thinks he's a brother who, and you said it on the previous stream that, and to be fair, Enzo was actually right. From game to game, we're just going to look different. And I feel like that's what he's trying to do, is that I'm a guy who can just, one day I'm going to play like Man City. Next game, I'm going to play like PSG. Next game, I'm going to play.
And it's never worked in the history of football.
Works, bro.
Never worked, bro.
Like,
I think that's what I'm saying. The hybrid Klopp thing made more sense for his team, bro. Go and try and take the team's soul in the first half of the game. He should be really slot 4-5. Take the team's soul in the first half, then defend for your life the second, bro. Fuck it, bro. Do what the other teams do to us. Once you get your goal, it's time to shut, boys. It's time to go home. Other team, that's what fucking Arsenal do, bro. The worst thing that can happen if you play against Arsenal is if they score against you first, bro. The game is done, blood. The game is done, bro. They said, yeah, we're gonna bop the ball around and defend, and if an opportunity presents itself, we'll score. But otherwise, from that, we ain't trying to do that. Liverpool's on some. We scored. Now let's score again. No, bro. Before you know it, Semenyo's running the other way against us. 4-2.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Let's look at the next 5 games, boys. Home games are highlighted in red. Away games are highlighted in white. Forest, PSV, West Ham, Sunderland, and Leeds. A betting man would say Liverpool can win all 5.
Is that the same PSV that taught Napoli soul?
A betting man would say Liverpool could win.
I'm just asking, is that the one that sent McTominay in that packing, bro?
A betting man, Sav. As I said, we can win all 5. That's all.
No, that's you're wrong there. Betting man, as a betting man, after losing 7 in 10, a betting man wouldn't be putting these games on for a win, bro. In fact, you'd be putting on both teams to score and the other team winning. But I hear it still. I get your point, bro.
Definitely do both teams to score.
I hear it.
What do we do then, lads? Because some will say we're back against Forest. We're gonna play 3 p.m. Anfield against Sean Dyche's Nottingham Forest. One good plus, Sav. They haven't got a Langer that killed us every time we played, but they still have some good players there.
I'll let you know, bro. In this thing, we've got 2 losses, 2 wins, and 1 draw, bro. That's what we're gonna get out of that, bro. I swear to you, bro. I swear, bro. And that's actually been nice, bro. I swear.
2 wins, 1 draw. Yeah. You know, I'll go with Savage. Yeah.
The way Sunderland's been playing, bro. And the Leeds game's away. Ellen Road and that.
Yeah. I think that could be good for us as well, you know, the Leeds one away.
Yeah, you just have to make sure that the boys don't get emotional, though, because if they'll make it hostile, innit?
Yeah, but what I mean by that, though, Sav, is I think their fan base wouldn't allow them to go, oh, we're gonna sit back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Which then will make it a very entertaining game, and hopefully we have all fit players and we make our talent shine through. I'm hoping, but I'm so happy Sunderland's at our ground.
And Nottingham don't have a Langer, but they're playing Ndoye over there, bro, and he's cold.
I know, bro.
And they've been playing like my man up top in it because Chris Timber's been out, bro. So they play Igor, bro.
You know, Chris will be back for that, bro. He'll just be back, and then they'll have him probably ready.
So from again, so Sangara, Elliot Anderson, and Yates turn up, bro, in that midfield. Because you know what's
we're at Anfield, Sam. Nah, Sam, we're at Anfield. That's why I'm happy.
Yeah, that team talk from Dyche is gonna be. Oh no, blood. Dyche. Dyche and Nuno within 2 weeks is crazy, blood. No, because West Ham historically with us is like we either smoke West Ham or they take points out of us, and we normally smoke them like 5-1 every season at some point. But it's only the League Cup. I don't know, man. I don't like Sunderland though. They're too like they seem the manager knows what he's got them organized to a team.
There's a togetherness in that team, isn't there? There's a little bit of organizing. Like I think they'll be organized against us at Anfield. I'm just glad it's at Anfield, so we at least the percentages are in our favor in it, and then we have to do what we need to do. That's it. But we were away playing against these man. I don't know. Bro.
Hold on, didn't we lose to Man U at home?
Yeah, but that was after the international break. We should be settled in, Sav, after that because there's no.
Ain't not even game after the international break.
Yeah, Sav, we're talking about Sunderland.
No, I'm saying you brought it up. I'm just saying, ain't it the same?
No, we're talking about Sav. We're talking about Sunderland now.
Okay, I hear it. Yeah, after this no international break till like March, innit?
Yeah. So we got a clear run now. Alisson is back as well for Forest, which that's a plus for us. Let's run. Yeah, let's run through the games then, lads. We're obviously going to be doing previews coming up to that, but I just need win, loss, or draw. Forest.
I think we're going to lose that one, mate.
Win.
I go win as well. PSV.
Win.
West Ham.
It's the one team in the league that you should smoke.
I think
bro,
we'll
but
draw.
They looked a bit different. bro.
Loss.
I think we'll draw this one. The West
I
Ham one.
think. Yeah, I think this is the draw.
Well, I don't know. Our season going win and loss stuff. I don't even know, bro.
That's why I'm not even trying to predict any draws. Like I said, bro, we're not drawing any games, bro.
Just win and loss. Sunderland.
Loss.
Win. Leeds.
Loss.
Yeah, I don't know about Leeds, but I'm gonna say
By
win.
the sounds of that, he might get a sacking still. If that run is shaky and rocky, like what we're just saying,
Bro, he can't lose any game, by the way. He can't
No,
lose
he
any
can't.
game. He can't lose. And like we're saying loss, he can't lose though. Like we can say it. He can't.
Yeah,
because if
he's
you
gonna have to
come
go on
back
like a
and he
win. He's
gets-
gonna have to go on like a 10-game. I mean, for me, it's more than 10 games, but for the optics of the Prem and that, he's gonna need to go on like a 10-game unbeaten streak and only one draw. Can't do anything else, bro. Like a loss of points after the international break in any form. Even if you draw against Nottingham, it's a terrible result. Terrible. And then Nottingham will be closer to you in the table, bro, and all that, bro. And you know how the Nottingham fans always get onto Slot as it is, bro. So
yeah, he's always in their head. All right. You know, passing word from the captain said, you know, if you lose as many games as we've lost, I don't think you can have we can look at the table at this point. I don't know if you guys have looked at the table, but we're 8th. And
I don't remember
we're below
Henderson
Man
talking
United.
this much, bro.
He probably did.
Bro, Savage, you don't like that. Don't ever remember
No,
that.
no, he
talking.
probably did.
No, don't do that. Don't say he probably did. We were content creators when
No, he
Henderson was
probably
captain. We were content creators when Henderson was captain.
I
I watched
don't
playing
Yeah, but
football.
we might
Van
not.
Dijk
We
is
were
talking
smoking
all
teams
the
in it,
time.
so I don't know if we covered it.
Smoking
No,
team.
well,
Henderson was our captain when we went for our worst drought as well, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
I remember Henderson talking so much,
Why
bro.
you guys attacking me, bro? I'm just saying, innit? Like, why you?
No, 'cause
The
you try to
captain
lie,
can
you try to
speak.
lie.
He does the media stuff, guys.
He's a triggered dupe, bro. That's why he talks so much, because he's always triggered, constantly triggered, bro.
I feel like he is a triggered youth still. I do feel like that.
I told you about my analogy was ask Jay, but my analogy was perfect about Virgil, bro. He's the Anthony Joshua of football, bro. I swear to you, bro. When everyone was gassing you up and you're the humble you and you're the family guy and all that, then you find out no, Anthony Joshua started pulling up in uni students' block talking about I'll break your jaw for talking to kids, you know, to kids, bro. When yeah, that's why, and all the humble thing went out the window. Then Anthony Joshua's losing fights and then acting like he won, giving Usyk the talk and throwing belts out the ring and talking about Ukraine. That's Virgil, bro.
Nah, if Virgil has Anthony Joshua moment like
Bro, he's gonna snap, bro.
No.
Regular Virgil wouldn't have spoke to Rooney like that. I'm glad he did, because hold your own on it, pause. But like
Yeah, it's
he wouldn't have
Man
spoke to
United,
him.
innit, man?
But he was triggered. Triggered. And I bet now Virgil went from like self-help books and that, and like Gary V podcast. Now he's actually on the way home listening to Gary Neville and that talk, bro. Just winding himself up. You know it's true, bro. Because it was different when you weren't captain.
Was this quote ends? Was this part of like a bigger thing? Like, because you know, obviously, I'm going to assume they just take.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously,
okay,
obviously, yeah.
No. I'll give him.
There was another one. There was another one he said, but I didn't want to bring that one up.
At this point, bro.
Yeah,
seriously,
that was after a loss.
At this point, make Szoboszlai captain or make Alisson captains. You know when the goalkeeper's captain, they don't talk in it. They just stay out of the way. Just keep.
No, they would have to still do media stuff, Sav.
Bro, goalkeepers don't talk as captains, bro, unless they win or something, bro. Like
no,
I'm telling
they
you.
do.
You know how long I saw Neuer not saying shit, bro. No. You know how long I saw Buffon not say a word, bro.
You know we were saying, you said like Virgil's always delegating. How comes he don't delegate these, bro? And you know the mad thing as well. It was meant to be Bradley that went to the desk, you know, and he said, "Nah, he was going."
Because he tried to do what he thinks a captain should do. Like Anthony Joshua thought that he was trying to do what a boxer should do, bro. Until he realized they don't rate you. Like everyone was going, Anthony Joshua says it's going to be the best of all time, greatest British boxer. Same with Virgil, best. Blah blah blah. Then shit goes wrong, and now man start talking about. Are you really better than like Company and that though? And that's what happened with Anthony Joshua. Are you really better than Lennox Lewis and that, man? Or you just telling you, bro? Telling you, man. The legends of the past, bro. Virgil, you gotta look to them stars, bro. You have to go to the ancestral plane and speak to the captains of the past, bro. You know, like that.
I know.
Because them man have done their career already, so they can laugh all they like about Virgil. Their career's done. They can all just chill. We captains, we won leagues and that. You ain't got no talk for us. But you rattled.
No.
And remember, the Dutchman were getting onto Virgil before he was our captain, when he was just the Netherlands captain. Remember, they were costing him about being a captain, saying he weren't good in that.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone stuck up for him, innit? And now he's getting on my nerves, bro.
I'm thinking about it, yeah. It's kind of peak, yeah. If Liverpool don't do well this season, these men are getting another year older. Like, I don't feel like it's going to get better for you. Like, you are.
Man are saying these men are getting old, you know.
No. It's not even. But you know, like that, you have that one season. We saw it with Aubameyang, as everyone likes to say. You've seen it with other players where you notice that they are now old players, if that makes sense, because they're not as fast anymore, as strong. Blah blah blah. I'm not saying Virgil's like that. I don't want anyone to attack me. But if you don't have a good season, if you don't have a good season this season, I mean, I don't feel like this is just going to turn around for you and all of a sudden you get back to like insane levels. You'll probably just stay at like a very good level, but is that going to be good enough? You know what I'm saying? Now, Virgil, look at this picture. I'm saying 1, 2 bags under your eyes.
And he's going to need his eyes. Yeah, he's going to need his centre back partner to be on his level to get him out of stuff. But Konate is struggling too, so now it looks even worse. They look like the Chocolate Brothers, bro. Like, it's not even just man. Them keep sending for Konate after every game and that, bro. But Virgil's getting away with murder, bro. And every time you mention Virgil, they're like, "Oh, so you turned on Virgil?" No. I'm just saying that the reason why Konate keeps getting cooked because he's trying, bro, and the other guy's delegating jobs to him, bro, and he's getting twisted for it.
I just want to say, Indy reposted a tweet 18 hours ago, and I'm probably just reading this to trigger you guys. Indy.
Okay.
I just maybe I'm reading.
I thought you were gonna say Virgil tweeted about self done with this guy. I'm blocking him, and I ain't even following him.
No. I'm just probably gonna read it just to trigger some of you guys as well, because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. He says we contacted our source at Liverpool. Arne Slot future is not in question. One of the brightest managers we've ever seen. We believe the results will turn around.
It doesn't even trigger me because I expect it from these idiots, bro. I told you, bro. I'm happy to be. G's with me, man. I'm happy to be the enemy of the club, bro. You know, like that.
You know the Idris Elba in The Wire where he looks at my man and he walks away. That's all I would do. I would just walk away. Like, is that what you think? Okay, if you believe that, we'll see who dies at the end. You know what I'm saying? And in this context, we'll see who gets that.
Big up to Cat for the super chat and Savage G. Laugh out loud, man. Where is Dean? Do you know what? I didn't even think to message Dean. He might be watching. Who knows? And he's gonna be like, Ryan's in message me. He says, y'all have something good here, guys. I've subbed as a rival. Who are you the rival? Let me know what team you support, though, if you're still watching, my guy. But I really enjoy your bants. Especially admire the passion Savage has about how he feels about Arne Slot. Laugh out loud.
Oh no, man. I ain't been admired for a minute still. I'll take it. Nah, big up, bro. Big up, man.
Big up.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. We're over here. We're cold still. Our team are cold still. Our squad, the real Avengers and that. We're cold still.
Yeah.
Not the bootleg Avengers. Not the real Avengers. No, not Team Titans like certain man called us, bro.
You know when you go into the other universe, and the man's got like 3 arms. Like that's
we tend to
they're just in.
I don't even know why G said that, bro. Because you wanted the Avengers, bro. So I don't know why you're trying to relegate yourself to Agents of Shield and that, bro.
I'm saying that we are the real Avengers. I'm saying that they.
Oh, you're talking about Suicide Squad, the ones you tried to pretend to be. Yeah.
Perfect. The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad over them part, bro.
They've got cool powers, but
nah, man. Listen, some of them are cold and that, bro. But listen, just because you got a thumbnail maker and that, bro, don't make you an Avenger. You know, like that, blood. We don't need. I don't need to superimpose my head on someone's body, bro. You know, like that.
Hold on.
Superimpose is mad, by the way.
I'm the Hawkeye, brother. What's Zabiri? He can't be.
There's Zabiri's Hawkeye. Zabiri's Hawkeye.
Okay, cool. He can be Hawkeye.
Not Ronan. Hawkeye, blood. You know when Ronan, in Endgame, Hawkeye became a bad man. He's not that one. He's Hawkeye, blood.
Oh, okay. The soft one.
Right. We're not.
No, but Savage said that he's not the bad boy. So
Yeah,
he
but
must
you
be
added ad libs and.
Yeah, I think G's like.
bro.
I think G. This is a compliment. I think you're like Vision, bro.
I got what?
Vision. That's you, bro. The Avengers. Vision. He's
And I know
he's
why he done
complete.
that, you know.
No, Vision's
When he
complete.
said it.
You
Sorry,
know,
go on.
Vision's a bad boy, bro.
I didn't
Who
say
are
he
you?
wasn't.
I'm
Sam.
saying, like, who are you? Like, who are you?
Nah, I'm a couple.
See, you
Man
can't be a
said I'm a
couple, Savage. You can only pick one. Bro.
Oh, this guy, bro. This guy.
If Black
That's
Widow
the
wasn't a
number
chick, I
couple.
would have been Black Widow because she's solid. Like, no powers, but she would
Hey,
fuck
yo.
your shit up. No, if she wasn't a chick, I said I would have. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I don't know. You said some stuff, and then I heard solid. That's all I heard.
And all you wanted to hear was
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad, bro. I know how you
I
shine.
don't mind being Nick Fury, but I feel like he's not really involved. Like you just see him in the background, just not really.
See, Connor, you know, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. 'Cause obviously, my favorite Spider-Man and that, but I'm like Thor/Hulk, blood. You know, you know what I mean. You know, Hulk loses it in that. 'Cause I'm smart still, so I'm like that to Banner. Then I can't be controlled. 'Cause I'm a bit
I
ruthless.
know,
on the
man. Connor might be the man. He might be what's his name from.
No, because you're T'Challa, bro.
No. I
You
feel
could
like
be T'Challa.
You're T'Challa, bro. Mefa, Fula. Wakanda forever.
I feel like that was kind of mad what Connor said, and I feel like
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
He said
don't know why he-
Hulk.
Yes, he did
I
say
know.
Thor and Hulk.
saying
He said
what
Thor.
Savage is a big, strong black guy. That's what they said.
The Hulk's
The first
green.
Thor or Hulk are not black. So
The Hulk's green, and Thor's the whitest person to ever exist, bro. He's from the Caucasus Mountains, bro, from Norway and that. Asgard.
Bro, literally.
Hey,
As
Man's a
God,
Norman,
he's
you know.
black. That's crazy, Jens. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
I feel like I should
you-
be Iron Man because I'm so sarcastic. And
No,
I feel
you're
like
not. You're not. You're not.
He has
Okay,
got
first
Iron Man
and foremost,
vibes. I think Cav tried to claim Iron Man still, but
most Iron Man that you can think of.
Nah, give Cav Iron Man, bro. He's always been. We can't change him now.
Oh, you never said it. Okay, I apologize, Cav. I don't want to
So-
fight with you. I will be.
So you.
I don't want to be Vision.
all right, man. I know why you're saying that because you see Vision got no personality in it. That's why he hates it.
Yeah, and I feel like I've got personality, so I've got to be someone.
Mine
who
just
matches
speaks like an
the-
AI the whole time. Always downloading stuff. Nah, that's mad still. All right.
What about Cap?
Slightly, I would have to be like Spider-Man. I would actually have to just be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's cold, bro. So
Yeah, I would have to just be Spider-Man. Sarcastic, silly, says
Yeah.
silly things at times. I'll be Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. My favorite superhero.
How boring. Break the bank for.
Oh, don't do that.
Hold on a minute. No.
No.
We're not gonna do that.
No.
We're not gonna do that.
Ends. Me and G are very calm in it. Don't start talking shit about Spider-Man, bro. Don't do that.
Spider-Man is very boring.
Spider-Man's the coldest, bro. But no, wait. Then who's your favorite guy? Go on. I know you hate Batman, so that's fine. But who's your favorite?
Who he ran the two up top, with the three at the back. Big up to Jarquez as well.
Big up Jarquez. Who is your favorite? Ends.
Why you kissing your teeth?
Who's your favorite?
Big up Jarquez.
You know what kind of thing Ends is gonna. Ends is Killmonger actually. Ends is Killmonger, bro. Because he's gonna tell. If you ask Ends his favorite, he's gonna say Super. No. He's the kind of geeks to go. Nah, my favorite Superman, but the black Superman.
Nah, he can't speak in full sentences, so you can be him if you want. Like he sounds.
I'll
I'll be Spider-Man.
Now Morris
you
hates,
get.
Ends
you
hates
just,
Batman.
that's what you want to. And you want to jump on ceilings, G. All right, say less, brother. Climb on walls.
Hold on. And that doesn't even make sense because, like I said,
Nah, you
can't
want to
speak
climb
full
on
sentences.
walls and jump on roofs, blood. There's only a couple of
Hold
people
on,
I know
but
does things
so
like
I can
that.
get away from danger. You're still stuck on the ground doing.
I didn't know that like the Batman thing triggered the chat still. Sorry, I didn't mean to expose you. Ends hates Batman, bro.
Yeah, you lot didn't know. That's what we spoke about this one on the stream.
Ends is on the idiot thing. Why is he's beating up poor people? Yeah, poor thieves, bro. Criminals. He's not just running around beating up homeless people, bro. He's beating up criminals. Trying to clean up the city. Who's your favorite comic book guy, Ends? Go and tell us, bro.
Ends is Scar, that's jokes.
Scar is crazy, bro. Scar.
No, if we're talking about Avengers, in it, there's only one, and I'm capping it still.
Captain America.
Oh, the guy who got frozen for like.
No. Captain America, who found out that his best friend killed his best friend.
Why are you
That cap.
Why
That
are
cap.
you?
And then when he got unveiled,
to prove
and then when he got unveiled, him and his brethren rushed Iron Man, bruv. They rushed him. And gee, imagine finding out, that my brethren killed your mom, and I knew. And then when I tell you and you hit me once and that, you're like, nah, you know what? Let's rush him and mash up his art reactor, bruv.
Nah,
Listen,
man,
you
this
can-
Captain America.
Now be Cap, bruv. Cap can't
You
be
did a
trusted
lot of
anyway.
stuff there for no reason, bro. You did
No,
did a
he is
lot
calm.
there for no
He is
reason.
calm.
Stuff.
Nah, man, them in the chat said man said you can be Cap, but the Falcon Cap.
No, you don't want to be the Falcon. That's
Falcon Cap is cold.
He
Bruh.
Oh, bruv.
No, it's either Cap or Black Panther, bro. Those are the only two.
Yeah, but they're pretty much the same person anyway, so it makes sense.
I feel like Captain America ain't got that much personality. Like outside of the fact, remember he's from a different time and all that.
Neither is T'Challa, bruv.
No, but
Yeah.
T'Challa's not from a different time though. Like in terms of
Oh,
his
yeah, yeah.
current.
Yeah, man was. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough. Cap is 100. Yeah, you know what ends his Cap because Cap's 142 years old, bro. So that makes sense. You definitely Cap, bro. You definitely did it. Yeah.
You know what, guys?
Hey, you made yourself Cap, bro. We just you are Cap, bro.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Bro.
We're trying to give you the brownie point.
You've been in 5 wars, bro.
Five
Five
wars,
wars.
you know, round
Yeah, you
with-
can be Cap or Wolverine. Wolverine's been in about 10 different wars, bro, at 5 different time periods. Yeah, so
Man said they had pictures in black and white for Wolverine, you know. It's mad.
you know how sad it must be to be Wolverine, bro. Man's lived in every time period and that. Fell in love. His girl died. Then he lives in another time period. Does the war. Gets kidnapped. Falls in love again. Yeah, it's deep for Wolverine still. No wonder he was an alcoholic, bro.
Big up to Alex as well for the super chat. 3412. Seems like the only way Gakpo and Mo and Mac can hold bench. Cody and Mo cover strikers and Robbo or Joe as third centre back.
I think the team should
hear
just
it.
manage themselves, bro. I think get rid of the gaffer and let the man them just have a talk in the
He's
change
saying
room.
just run out and say, yeah, where do you want to play? Sobo will be like, yeah, put me in the 6. Put me in the 6. I'll be like, all right. No. Let's go in the 6 then, bro. Jesus. Go in the 6. Big up for the supers there as well. Bro, Mo, big up to you, man. Slot is a fake hope, brother. From
Nah, man said it's the
Fantastic
thing, you
Four.
know. He does look like the thing, though, innit? You know when he's not a brick guy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
He does look like him, innit?
big up
Yeah,
for
I
the
hear you.
super as well, man. All right, lads, let's leave it there. All fun and jokes. I think tomorrow should have another chill zone. See what other topics pop up. I might bring back spin the wheel as well because I like that. I think
I
that
didn't get to
episode
do
was
that
quite
one.
fun.
Yeah.
You didn't get RKG. I'll make sure I line it up so you're there. There were some mad questions on there still. And what I might add this time round, guys, a little spin to it as well. Hey, didn't want to add that pun in there, but yeah, yeah, man, I wanted to be fair. But yeah, should have a chill zone tomorrow. Bring back spin the wheel questions and then a little spin to it. And I think later, I think I'm on Flawless's channel around 8 o'clock.
Oh, big up Flawless, man. My fellow White Walker, bro. Yeah, man. Big up Flawless, too.
That is mad stuff. To be fair, he does know our Savage as well, doesn't he? So I guess
Walk with
why.
the whites. Walk with the whites.
The fact that he's whispering into the camera is crazy.
The White Whisperer, bro. Walk with the whites.
He's the White Whisperer. That's what he said. He's called the White Whisperer for a reason.
And I don't know why you're trying to deny it, bro. You already know, bro.
I'm
Frost
not.
Prince and Snow King and that. You already know the
No,
vibe,
I'm
bro.
not Frost Prince, and we're not no Snow King, bro. We're not. This is not a comic book, and this is not a Disney film. We are not doing that, Sam. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Oh man. All right. Big up to everyone in the building. Sav's channel's in the title. G's
Oh,
channel.
yeah, I
is
gotta
in
go
the
live in
title.
like 2 minutes, blood.
2 minutes. Oh yeah,
Rest.
guys. So we're gonna redirect you over to Sav. So go and join him over there.
Yeah, but if you're
Subscribe
not
to
a wrestling
his
fan,
channel.
don't come over here, bro.
No, go over, guys.
No,
drop
no.
a like on the video.
No, I don't like it. Don't like it.
Guys, go over, drop a like on the video.
I don't need that, bro.
Subscribe to the guys. Go over there, drop a like on the video.
No, bro.
G,
Go over there, drop a super chat. How about that? Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
don't want you,
yeah.
you dead free like, blood. Pay me, bro. Drop a super thanks. How about that?
all right.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys, head over there and go
Sorry.
and support
My bad.
Savage. Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Go and enjoy the rest of your day, man. Peace.